Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over this 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 wagon. But I would like to give a special thanks to Mercedes-Benz of Cutler Bay for providing with the E450 wagon. If you're in the market for Mercedes, you can come check out Mercedes-Benz of Cutler Bay and ask for Lewis. He'll get you into a new or pre-owned vehicle. But let's start off underneath the hood here of the E450 here. Once I open up the hood, it reveals Mercedes 3-liter inline six. It makes 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. And as the E450 sits, it weighs 4,500 pounds. And it does have Mercedes 4MATIC, which is basically the all-wheel drive system. It comes standard here on the wagon. Let's talk about fuel economy. It's rated at 22 in the city, 28 on the highway, and 24 combined. Of course, you guys know premium gas is required. But shedding the hood here of the E450, let's talk about exterior styling. I like this gray matte exterior color here. A lot of people don't like the E450. I think it looks really good. Looking at these taillights here, they're going to be adaptive and they swivel with an automatic low and high beam function, with an LED turn signal, with an LED daytime running light. Looking at the Mercedes emblem, that does house the dynamic radar cruise control, so this thing will stop and go for you. There's a front-facing camera. I do like the double bar here and the actual grille looks really good. There's some chrome accents here in the front fascia. There's front parking sensors. I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about the E450. I think it looks really good, but a lot of people really don't like the exterior styling. But making our way to the side profile here of the E450, let's start with these tires and wheels here. These are a 245/40 tire. They're wrapped in this 20-inch rim design. The rotors are cross-drilled and ventilated. You also have these Mercedes-Benz specific brakes. I do like the silver with the dark, I went with the black inserts here. It looks really good. There's some cladding here. I'm really surprised to see that Mercedes actually put cladding. Looking here at this mirror cap, it does have an LED side marker, and it also has the same matte exterior color here, just like the rest of the car. Up top, Mercedes does give you a panoramic sunroof with these roof rails. The wheelbase for the E450 is at 115 inches with an overall length of 194.8. But making our way to the rear here of the E450, looking at these taillights here, they're going to be a full LED turn signal, brake light, and reverse light. That's the 4MATIC badge here with the 3-pointed Mercedes emblem, and also the E450 badge. Looking down here at the lower part of the bumper, there's rear parking sensors. There's dual tip exhaust. Open up the cargo bag here. It does have a power opening tailgate here. Once you open up the cargo, it does reveal 35 cubic feet of space. Once you fold down the rear seats, it expands it to 64 cubic feet of space. And underneath here, Mercedes does give you a little bit of storage. So sitting inside the interior of the E450 wagon, shutting the door here, the door sounds pretty solid. To start up the vehicle, put your foot on the brake and press the start button right here. As you guys can see, these are two 12.3-inch displays. It also has the MBUX system here. So if you guys say, hey Mercedes, can you show me to the nearest gas station? So once she does that, you can say, hey Mercedes all the time, and it will display, and it will show you turn-by-turn navigation since it has the MBUX system here. Looking at the door panels, the material is going to be a soft touch. There's this matte finish wood here with 3-level heated seats. Your seating controls are here on the door panel. It's going to be 3-person memory with this metal door handle here. You can also power fold the mirrors in if you would like. Once you do that, it's going to be automatic up, automatic down for all 4 windows. The window switches have a nice high quality sound to them. Your trunk release is here. Your headlight controls are there. There's electronic parking brake, and this is a power tilt telescoping wheel. It does offer a good amount of range and adjustability. I do like these two 12.3-inch displays, which is really nice. The dashboard does have the soft touch material as well. I do like the air vents here. You can open and close them. This even has a nice tactile sound to it. It's going to be some physical hard buttons here for the dual climate control. Like I mentioned, the 3-level heated seats. You can also get cool seats here for the passenger as well. They're going to be on the actual door panel. There's going to be 2 cup holders here. Looking at the key fob, this does have a lock, unlock, panic button, trunk release. The key does feel nice and sturdy in my hands. My iPhone 12 Pro Max does fit in this charger, this area here really fine. You can close it if you would like. I do like the matte finish wood here. There's this toggle switcher for the different drive modes selected, which shows you Sport, Sport Plus, Individual, Comfort, and also Eco and Off-Road. I'm not sure if you guys really take this E450 off-road. If you guys do, let me know how it goes. You can also lower and raise this vehicle because it has adaptive suspension. This is to access the cameras. There's an automatic start stop. There's a power button. You also fold down the headrest and the back seats there. There's a trackpad here. Just in case you don't want to touch the actual screen here, you can use either the touch sensitive buttons here on the steering wheel. There's paddle shifters. Putting the E450 into reverse here, you switch up, it reveals this high definition camera. Of course, you guys know Mercedes has one of the best backup cameras in the business. Looking here, there's a front-facing camera. Different angles around this vehicle, so you can always make sure that you're not going to curve your tires and whatnot. So that's really nice. And you switch down to go into drive, and you press this little tab here to go into park. This also has adaptive cruise control and whatnot. So Mercedes does keep you and your family safe. Also, it blind spot monitoring with lane keep assist. Open up this. It does reveal a shallow amount of storage. So there's going to be 2 USB-Cs in there. Closing this bag is going to be nice and padded. The seats in here, they're supportive, they're comfortable. I like the way that they feel. They're aggressively bolstered in a sense. There's going to be LED lights throughout the cabin. There's this frameless mirror. Looking at the glove compartment here, it does reveal a decent amount of storage. I do like the matte finish wood here on the dashboard. And above me, there's this nice, beautiful size panoramic sunroof. But let's hop into the back seat of the E450. So get into the back seat here of the E450. Shutting the door here. The door sounds nice and solid. The materials I carried over from the front to the rear is going to be a nice touch material. I do like the wood here with the metal speaker cover here for the Burmester sound system. There's going to be 2 mat pockets back here for storage. There's your own set of rear air vents. You can open and close them if you would like. Pressing this flap here, it does reveal a 115 volt charger there, also a 12 volt. And this does have the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, so there's going to be this large hump here. But you can definitely fit 3 people across. And above me, there's this panoramic sunroof to let light into this cabin. Pulling this armrest down here, it does reveal some storage with 2 over-engineered cup holders, which I think is a nice gimmick. And Mercedes says you get 36.1 inches of legroom. So you do get plenty of legroom back here in the E450. But overall, the E450 does have a spacious back seat. So starting off in the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 Wagon here. This has Mercedes 3-liter inline-6. It makes 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. I tested the 3-liter inline-6 before. Very beautiful powertrain, very efficient. It gets 22 in the city, 28 on the highway, and 24 combined. This has Mercedes EQ boost, so basically it gets rid of the alternator belt, and it does have a smoother start-stop capability, and it's just really smooth. You can also defeat that automatic start-stop function if you don't like that. Mercedes gives you this button here. Great visibility. This also has blind spot monitoring with lane keep assist, before collision warning and rear cross traffic alert. I wish Mercedes, this E450 wagon here would have came equipped with the cool seats, because here in South Florida, the temperature is getting a little hot, and I just wish I actually had cool seats. But it does come standard with the 3-level heated seats, or I think Mercedes charge you $550 for the 3-level heated seats. Sometimes they give it to you as standard equipment, but majority of the time they probably would charge you for that. But just driving here, I have it in the Sport Plus mode, and the 9-speed automatic is just really aggressive to shift this the gears. And don't get me wrong, the 3-liter inline-6 does sound really good. It does have like a deep growl to it. But you can also lower the car. Mercedes does give you this adaptive suspension here. Here in Miami, we don't have the best of roads, so if you guys hear a little bit of bumping and stuff like that, the E450 does suck up the bumps just fine. I actually like the way this thing drives. This thing drives extremely smooth. That powertrain is really beautiful. Hooked up with this 9-speed automatic. But let's do a launch here. Once we come to a complete stop, this car is in its Sport Plus mode. I'm gonna brake boost it. Oh God. Oh my God. I think 0 to 60, maybe 4 seconds if I'm not mistaken. And this car front end will legit, it just lift up and just took off. It does have it reminds me of a Cheetah. It's really fast. And that's with me brake boosting it to help the turbos build up. But it's very peppy. I like the 3-liter inline-6. I think it's a really good powertrain. Like I mentioned, it's hooked up with this 9-speed auto, which is very fast to shift. The seats in here, they're very comfortable, they're plushed. Like I mentioned, they're 3-level heated seats. I wish Mercedes would have offered cool seats here on the E450. Maybe if you guys go for a package, they would basically give you the cool seats. But the ride quality here is really good. It's quiet if you're not going over 45 miles per hour. This thing does have to cut through the wind, so that's why I hear a little bit of wind noise, and it does have a tall profile. because it's a wagon. Above me there's this beautiful panoramic sunroof to let light into this cabin. I wish this did have a different color scheme, which black is not a bad color, but I just wish it would look a little bit more better compared to that matte gray exterior color on the outside. Looking here, there's these two 12.3-inch displays, which is really crisp and clear to see. Of course, you guys know Mercedes does one of the best backup cameras in the business. And just driving along here, like I mentioned, there's a little bit of wind noise, but it's not a deal breaker for me. The steering is very it does have a good heft to it in its Sport Plus mode. We're putting this thing into its Eco mode here. The steering gets loosey-goosey a little bit, and it's just more quiet. Even in Sport Plus mode, the powertrain was quiet. And once you started to get over 40 miles per hour, that's when you hit that deep growl from that 3-liter inline six. But just driving the E450, I'm impressed. I drove the E450 in the convertible, I drove it in the sedan, now I drove it in the wagon. And every time I drive one of these cars, I'm always impressed. So if you guys are anti-SUV, you guys don't like SUVs, Mercedes does offer this wagon. It gets 64 cubic feet of space. If you guys want to put stuff in the back, like I mentioned, you do get 64 cubic feet of space once you fold down the rear seats back there. So if you guys are looking for your next car, you guys don't want to buy an SUV, the E450 is a really good option. So after spending time with the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 wagon, starting price here is at $67,600 with the options and accessories, including destinations, the E450 wagon stickers for $82,275. Hope you guys have enjoyed this full review. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews and hit that subscribe button. And I see you all in the next video.